Hey man, welcome back to the channel. So we're gonna do this video today, and I wanted to upload it. I uploaded it before, but it's just acting crazy. Welcome back to another crime and order, and we're gonna get into this video. I want you to all know that I'm not here to clown anybody. What I'm here to do is use this as acknowledgement on how to act. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because of the situation. Okay. It's not, it has something to do with the lifestyle that I lived before. So that's why I'm bringing it up. If I bring body cam footage up or anything like that, or any crimes that I talk about, I want to talk about the crimes that kind of related to my lifestyle that I lived before I got sober. So that's why I'm bringing this one up. Okay, so let's get into this topic.
Got a full house in here. Hey, I'm Officer Sharon, Cascade Police Department. Hey, the reason I stopped you, you're going a little fast. You know what speed limit is here?
75.
Yeah, I got you going pacing about 80, okay?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
All right. Do you got your license, registration, insurance?
Okay, so basically, I'm gonna go by this. He said you're piercing 80, so he didn't give them 5. I want to say this to you. I want to make note. Have all your stuff before you do stuff. Don't go riding dirty. I'm gonna leave that short. I'm gonna start that with that. If you're gonna ride dirty, make sure you're driving clean. That's what I'm saying. Make sure you have all your documentation in order if you're gonna ride dirty.
What's this?
That's the insurance.
You don't even have a driver's license. You can't even be driving.
I know. It's because she got tired. I didn't want to,
Do you just not have a license, or is it suspended?
It's suspended.
You want to suspend it for? For DUI?
Yeah.
So she's driving a car on a suspended DUI. So basically, I'm going to say this. She should have known that she shouldn't be going that fast. She should have set that little... See, that's the funny thing about it is a lot of people don't understand. All you have to do is push the gas on 70, 77. Push the little button to activate the self-driving. Pull your foot off the gas and just coast. Just let the car drive. But set it between 75, I would say 77. Don't go 80. Sometimes I do that, but then again, I pretty much pay attention to everything that I'm doing. I don't go too far over the limit. I give myself at least 5. So
That's not good. You're like a criminal.
I know. I'm sorry. It's just, yeah, she got tired. I didn't want to drive, but...
this I'm sorry type deal isn't working. You can't apologize because you're going 5 over. That's not going to get you out of a ticket.
Here, come back here. Let's talk to me. Try to figure out what we can do for you. Why'd you pull over on the left side of the road?
I know she told me, but it's because I thought when you're on the highway, you're supposed to pull to the left. I've never been pulled over on the highway, so I wasn't sure.
I wasn't sure, so I pulled over to the left. I didn't know I was supposed to pull over to the left. First of all, I'm going to tell you something, guys. When you're pulling over, you need to pull to the right. And there are a lot of reasons why you pull to the right. Okay? So you kind of get an understanding of why you're going to pull to the right-hand side of the road instead of the left. In the interstate, you have 2 lanes. You have the right lane and you have the inside lane towards the inner of the thing. So it's already documented and down that that lane in the center is going to be the fast lane. That is automatic. I don't care what state you go to, that is the lane. You're going to go the speed limit or a little bit over. And usually some people do a lot over the speed limit and they get tickets. But you go to the right side of the road because two things. One, the driver can see you on the right side of the road. And two, that's a common courtesy for the cops because a lot of situations. They can pull their cruiser a certain way so that they can actually block just in case something comes into that area. So your best bet is to go to the right hand side of the not the middle.
But she told me right after I did it, I was like, oh my god, like I messed up.
I'm gonna talk to you over here on the left side of my vehicle just because I don't want to be that close. That's good right here. You can sit right here in front of my car, okay? Thanks. Where are you guys coming from now?
We're visiting my family.
Oh yeah, your family?
And her, my friend's daughter, her dad is in Mexico, so she went to take him to go see him. He was deported I think a few.
Okay, this is my peeve right now already of this. Look. This is my pet peeve here, okay? Because as a criminal, this is not a good look. This is not a good idea for the cop. And I'll tell you a couple of reasons why this is not a good one for the cop. First of all, he doesn't know this person. Okay? He basically opens the door, puts the door between him and the criminal. Okay? He doesn't know if she has any guns, knives, or any kind of weaponry. So this cop is putting his life in danger because basically what she could do, and she may be a small person, but she got that door as leverage. She could push the door on the cop and take off running. And she would have an advantage point because he's, you know what I mean? Even though it's not going to hurt him that much because you don't know. But the aggression can come out of people when they're in that situation. So to be fair with you, this cop is fucking up. Because one, he took her out of the car. When he took her out of the car to go talk to her, he put an obstacle between him and her, which is a big mistake because he doesn't know nothing. He should have searched her, should have asked her, should have cuffed her, put her in front of the car. Had her sit in front of the car. The other officer's over there dealing with the other person. Yeah. And he really can't do nothing. So he's in a position too. So they're both in a position that shouldn't be in the position they're in.
Weeks ago, he's my cousin.
Oh, he's your cousin?
Yeah.
When did you guys get down there?
Saturday.
Saturday? How long did you guys stay down there for? 2 days. Who's all in the car now?
Me, my friend, her daughter, and her niece.
None of your kids?
No.
So she got tired and that's where you're driving?
Yeah, I started driving.
What's the name of...
Okay. So basically what he's doing is he's feeling getting information. And he's doing two things at once. He's getting the information and he's checking around on the computer to see if any of the information matches. Because the whole thing is when you stop a car full of people, and he'll admit that they're in a drug trafficking area, because they're So let's get into
you said it's her husband or boyfriend?
It's her father. Yeah.
What's his Luis? Where are you heading now?
Back home to Mesa.
Nothing illegal in the car?
No.
I ask everybody.
No.
So your license is suspended for DUI. You said nothing illegal in the car?
No.
Methamphetamine?
No, nothing. They have kids.
Cocaine?
No.
Marijuana? fentanyl pills, nothing like that. Okay. I'm going to cite you for the criminal citation, okay? And you'll
It's funny because he mentions one. Let's
get a court date and a time to appear, okay, on that thing. This area is a high drug trafficking area. I'm sure there's nothing in here. Is it okay if I search the car?
It's her vehicle. I don't mind, but if you just want to ask her really quick.
Okay. Since you gave me permission, I'm gonna go talk to her real quick.
Since you gave me you gave permission, I'm gonna go talk to her real quick. So basically, when somebody asks you to search your vehicle, okay, now I'm going to explain this to you so you get, because you'll hear people say, don't do it, don't do it, don't. Listen, okay, when the situation happens, when they ask you, can I search your vehicle? And you say yes, and and it's like, well, it's not my vehicle, but it's her vehicle, but yeah, you can search it. Okay, let me explain this to you. If that person, just because it was her vehicle, she wasn't driving that said vehicle at the time. This girl was. So basically, it's going to be, well, you can't search the vehicle. Okay, that's fine. We can't search the vehicle? Okay. We need a unit out here with a K9. Automatically, that's what they're going to do. Just to let you know that if you don't give the cops the proper right to search the vehicle and you're in an area like this, they're going to go by their gut instinct. And right now, their gut instinct is they got her story. Okay? They're going on gut instinct now. He's going on the guts. Because something to him seems off. So that's usually what happens when gut instinct kicks in. So let's see if that gut instinct I'm talking about falls in play.
Hey, can you come out here and talk to me real quick?
Hey, hold on. Let me go. I want to make sure you don't get run over.
Hey, I talked to her a little bit about anything illegal in her car. She said there's nothing in their car. She's giving me permission to search it. I know you're the owner of the car.
Yeah.
So I'm just asking you for permission to search it too. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have you come back over here. We'll get everybody out. And like I said, I'm just gonna cite you for the driving on a suspended license because you can't be driving like that. You know that. With your permission to search, we'll search it when I'm done doing that. I don't expect to find anything because you guys have been pretty honest with me, but then we'll get you guys out of here, okay? And then I'll have you drive if your license is good, okay?
Yeah, you have it, right?
What's that?
My license.
Yeah. Why? You know she doesn't have a good driver's license. Why are you letting her drive?
I got tired.
If you guys need to talk to me by any means, holler at this officer and he can talk to me, okay?
Okay. So basically, he's going to look. So basically, he's going to let the other officer talk to the kids. He's basically what's going to do is he's going to get the knowledge of where they've been and what's going on. So the kids are also involved in the situation. Unfortunately, they were dragged into this.
Hey, sir. There's a gun under the passenger front seat.
Okay.
Okay. Notice. Okay. Notice he honed in onto this bottle of drugs. He read the label on the drugs. Okay. Now let me explain this to you. I want to explain this part to you very much. This is in detail. It's going to explain later on down the road in this, but I want to explain my 2 cents on this. So what he's going to do is he's going to open the cap up. Now, they sealed it pretty good, and they did what they did. But he looked in there, to see if the pill matches the bottle that's in there. And, well, I'll
15. 266, showing me 10, 15 times 2. Transmitter back.
1759.
Yeah, we're gonna need 2 units for transport. You guys just put your kind of butts up against my car, please. Just stay right there, okay?
Here, let's put one down there, and you come up here.
You got no weapons on you, right? No.
You guys want?
So this is your one of your daughter.
311, you can send.
In the event that we need to have someone come pick them up, who can come get them?
Like out here?
We can take them probably back to the police department.
Yeah, I can have a friend pick them up.
Who's your friend?
Hospital?
I mean, like, we want to make sure we're giving them to somebody who's responsible.
yeah.
Where's their dad?
Well, I'm fighting custody for her. Her dad's not here. He's in Mexico.
Okay.
And the temporary guardian will be my mom.
Would your mom come get them?
She does not know how to drive that far.
Oscar, you said?
Hospital?
Hosco?
Yeah, he's just a friend.
And how old is he?
27?
27. All right. Well, I got to make sure it's okay with my supervisor that they go. If that's okay, then we'll work on getting that. Okay. There's a bunch of big vitamin containers, and they're full of everything.
The term M30 refers to counterfeit prescription pills that are pressed with illicit fentanyl, commonly known as blues. These pills are manufactured to perfectly mimic authentic pills and are primarily mass-produced in clandestine labs, often in Mexico. They are extremely dangerous as their manufacturing process can result in pills containing a lethal dose of just 2 milligrams.
So, yeah. Well, that's it, guys. Okay. Watch this. Did y'all see that? Well, let me explain. Okay. I'm going to explain this to you. And you might catch on to it in a second. And usually it's gonna add to it. Like you first of all they find drugs and then they find the gun. But the problem is the gun is clipped up. When you are carrying a gun in a car, you need to take the clip out and put it in a glove box and take the gun and put it somewhere else. You do not need to transport the gun and the bullets in the same place. Okay, that's just I'm just being honest with you. And in some states, you have to. And I'm reading this correctly. I think this is Arizona. I'm not familiar too much with it, but I do know that in some states, if you have a clip in the gun, that's automatic 20. With the drugs. So I don't know what state they're in. I think it's Arizona.
The suspects are now transported to Casa Grande Police Department for questioning.
All right, so Tanya?
Casa Grande is in Mexico. Is Casa Grande in New Mexico? Is exactly where I thought it was. It's in Arizona. I was correct. I thought it was
Right?
Mexico.
No, Tanya's my friend.
Mark, sorry. So I'm Officer Sharon, I'm the case officer. Obviously, I was the officer that stopped you today. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand these rights?
Yes.
Okay. Obviously, I stopped you. You're going a little fast, and even though it's 5 over, it's still dangerous.
I want to give a shout out to Midwest Safety. Go ahead and click on Midwest Safety and go ahead, like, subscribe, and follow. He's got some really, really good content.
When I started talking to you at first, you obviously were a little hesitant to give me your license, probably because it was suspended, and you told me that you had a DUI. So obviously, you know you're not supposed to be driving a vehicle,
Yeah.
right? When I searched it, there was the first thing I saw a pill bottle, and I opened up that pill bottle, and obviously it wasn't what was supposed to be in there. There was a lot of fentanyl in the car. Okay. The main thing that you can do right now, the best thing for you is to be honest with me. Okay. So let's start kind of from the beginning, how we got to this point. It's a ton of fentanyl. It's very serious. Obviously, you know that fentanyl is dangerous, right?
Yes, yes.
It's the number one threat to our country right now. People are dying every day out of it. And you're facilitating it by bringing it into this country, okay? Let's talk about kind of how we got to this point.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know anything. We just went.
This is one thing that I have noticed, that the mule they're using now are getting more and more like, how would I say it, average looking instead of getting the criminal looking mule. Hey, let's hire this mule because this mule looks a little different. Because maybe if we use this mule, we can get something else through. But let me explain, as this is going on, as they stop this traffic stop, as they stop this one, somebody else has gotten past it. This might just be a diversion for somebody else. I'm just letting you know. Usually they travel in 2 or 3 cars together, and usually when they do this, one might do this. This is the fall guy of something. Use somebody that ain't got nothing, somebody that, you know, that looks a little bit cleaner, but let the big one go by. So that's what's going on here. I'm just guesstimating because usually that's what it works.
Down, we're there for 2 days, and I mean, I don't know where I would even begin.
And then when you get to doing an offense, make sure that you come up with a story with the person you're with and sit down and talk the story through with each other. That way you can have a consistent story. Because if you have an inconsistent story, you're basically screwed, because that's how they're going to catch them. They're going to catch them in the stories. And that's how they usually catch criminals like this. And that's why they'll separate them, and they'll ask them where they're coming from, where they're going to, and all that other stuff. Because if one person says one thing, they got them. It's just letting you know.
Okay, well, your luggage is in the car, right?
Yes.
Right. There's 2 suitcases in the back, okay? So you guys went down, and you came back, and there's property in the car that wasn't there when you guys came down, right? Okay. So obviously you'd have some questions. Why is there a bunch of property in the car, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So where did that come from?
I don't know.
You have no clue where that came from.
No idea.
Okay. So what'd you think it was?
Well, I thought it was collagen pills. I mean, I don't know. I didn't know that there was anything else in there.
Who picked up the collagen pills? Why did you have them in the car?
I don't even know how they got there.
Okay, so you obviously knew they were in there because you said you thought they were collagen pills,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but I don't even know when they got there or anything.
You don't know when they got there, and that didn't concern you.
I mean, honestly, I didn't ask any questions. I know it sounds dumb, but I don't.
But it didn't concern you that you went down to Mexico for a couple days, and then you came back and you have a ton of property in the car.
You see, this is the thing that they don't understand. a lot of people don't understand this. As he's going through the story, it doesn't make sense to him. And if you're a parent, you'll understand this face. Okay, if you're a parent, you understand this face. Now, let me explain this. This guy has probably been doing this for a while. So he gets to read faces all the time. And usually when you get that blank, like that blank stare, like a deer in the headlights, that's when you know they're caught. This is what she's giving. She's giving that stare like the deer that's about to get murdered on the side of the road or get unalived, excuse me. The deer that's about to get unalived by a car get hit because the deer will just stand there and look at the car, mesmerized by the lights. That's what this is. That's that movement. That's that look. That's
That you don't know how it got there, who it belongs to.
Honestly, I saw like 2 bags and that was it. I don't know what else is in there. I have no idea.
Okay. Well, you're facing some serious felonies tonight. Possession of a narcotic drug for sale, transportation of a narcotic drug for sale, endangerment. You put 2 kids in danger. You would agree, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're minors, they were kids, yeah.
Knowing now that there was close to 500,000 fentanyl pills in that car, you would understand how that would be dangerous towards those kids, right?
Yes, of course, yeah.
Okay. What do you think should happen to someone like you that comes across and brings this amount of fentanyl pills into the country?
I mean, someone that's bringing that amount, I don't know what would happen, you know, I don't know what to even say.
She knows what's going to happen to her. Yeah. A lot of stuff. Y'all know, right? Y'all know what happens to people that lose. See, they know. See, I'm going to explain something to you, okay? So you kind of get an understanding. Okay, the cartel is banking that they're going to lose something. Okay, they know they're going to lose something. Right? They know that. They're actually going to put something else out there. But they're going to use one person as the fall guy. They always do this. This is something, their tactics on it. They know that something's going to get stopped. This one is small compared to the one that probably just got through. I'll tell you that.
Okay. So you went down to Mexico with your friend, right? How do you guys know each other?
We've been friends for over.
And they didn't go together. They went together probably with 2 or 3 different cars. There's probably 4 or 5 cars that do this. And they're in like a convoy. And they don't act like they're in a convoy, but they are. Now they're in a convoy, and if somebody gets busted, then you're supposed to keep on moving. So, and then one person might be the fall guy. So, and I think that's what this is. This is the fall guy compared to what went on after.
Did you guys ever have a discussion about the collagen pills that were in the car?
Mm-mm.
No? You just saw all the property in the car, but you just never wanted to have a discussion about it?
I honestly didn't ask any questions. Just at one point when we were just coming back, she was just tired, asked me if I could drive, and I drove, and that's it.
And I'm sure that you guys co-conspired to go down there and pick him up. I don't believe you're being honest or truthful with me. And here's the deal.
Told you.
We have your phone, okay? Your phone's going to give us all the information that we need. They can do a digital download through your carrier. It will give us GPS locations. It will give us text messages. It will give us everything.
So that's one thing that these young people don't know is that your phone now is a mini computer. And when you, and I can almost guarantee this, that they took their phone, they opened up their phone, they went into the map app and typed in where they wanted to go and pushed start. and drove there. And when they got there,
That's happened. So right now I'm giving you a chance to be honest with me and tell me the truth about what you know.
Yeah, no, and I don't know anything.
Okay, so your phone's not going to have any information about you driving down to Mexico to pick up fentanyl pills who are coming back. Okay. All right. Inside, okay?
I dare you to let me build you a completely free e-commerce store preloaded.
The officer now questions the friend separately to see if she gives any more or different details.
When did you guys first notice that those were in the vehicle?
look, this definitely is, because look at this. 1, 2, 3. I didn't catch, I think there's more than that. Look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how long far this bench goes, but it looks to be 4 people. And it looks like they got handcuffs in almost all of them. So they're ready to handle some people. This is insane. So yeah, he's right. I'm not sure where this county is, but they look like they beefed up for this kind of situation. Oh, look at the red line. Y'all know that red line, right? You do not cross that red line. That red line is there for a reason. Okay? It is a, yeah. So I think it looks like that's a door. I don't know.
We were asked like if we could bring them, but I did not know what was in there.
Okay, so someone asked you to bring them, and who asked?
Oh, okay. I'm getting it now. This red line right here, this looks like where they're going to take a picture for booking. This looks like a booking place. And this is where they take your picture for booking, and you have to stand on that line.
Asked you to bring them.
I can't remember first, but I have no clue.
A family member of yours?
No, of hers.
Of hers?
Yeah.
Okay. You have no clue what family member. Okay, boy, girl.
No. We were just chilling at the house and...
All right, let me start over a little bit. I know that you guys didn't go down on Sunday, okay? Because there's what we have called the LPR readers, right? At the border, I just looked at it, and you guys came down yesterday, okay? Mm-hmm. So don't start the conversation off lying to me, because once you lie, it tells me that you know more than something. Obviously, like, how can I trust you for the rest of this conversation if you're not going to be honest with me, right? Mm-hmm. So please be honest with me. I'll ask you again. So you went down yesterday. Mm-hmm. Where did you guys go once you crossed the border?
We went to a hotel.
Okay, what hotel? You guys knew you were there to pick something up, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what was the understanding when you got there? Like, take me through it. What happened when you got there?
They sent her an address to pick up something, and that's when we hit it over there.
Was that today?
Yeah.
Okay, so they sent her an address on her phone.
Yeah.
That's where you guys went to go pick it up.
Yeah.
What time did you guys pick up those items?
1 p.m.
After picking them up, where'd you guys go from there?
Straight here.
Straight here.
Yeah.
Okay. So you had to have had pretty good knowledge.
So they stayed the night. And they knew they were going to pick up the package. It would make sense. They stayed the night, and then they had to get out of the hotel by 11, and then they go pick up the package by 1. Makes sense.
That what you guys were taking back wasn't collagen pills, right?
They just said it was like a big amount of like medication, and that we couldn't like report it online because we were gonna get like taxed. That's what my understanding was.
So it's her connect, basically, that says, hey, come to this address. Did you drive there, or did she drive you to the house?
She did.
And then how does...
Let me guess this. I'm going to explain this. This woman drove everywhere. She didn't drive. The person with the driver's license didn't drive. It's the other person that was doing all the driving. This one, she's just there. Look, her and the kids... This lady and the 2 kids are plants. The other ladies didn't want to do this alone, but she brought her, and we'll bring 2 kids to make it look inconspicuous. I think that's the word. inconspicuous or something like that. Look not suspicious, is
The
basically.
product get into your vehicle.
They started loading it. I was just in the living room.
So you were in the living room of the residence, and then they went outside and started loading the car. When you say they, how many people?
Just two.
You had to have had some concern, right? Because that's not a normal.
So you go into somebody's house that you're not familiar with, so they can load the vehicle up.
Right? That's something someone would normally do, right? Were you concerned that it was something illegal?
Yes and no at the same time.
You have close to 500,000 fentanyl pills in your car. Okay. Well,
It's a small load. 500,000. You know how much that can kill? That can do some damage. That can do some big damage.
I'm telling you, that's what it is right now. So pretty serious charges. Obviously, you guys co-conspired to go down there to pick it up. The severity of the crime is pretty bad. Fentanyl is killing a ton of people, and you guys are introducing it into this country. Is there any part of you that feels bad that?
No. You know that, but look at her face. Her face telling you the story.
Well, knowing what it is, yes, because right now we're going through a case with my sister. I don't know what type of drug she's doing, and that's why we're keeping her case.
Well, you guys didn't go down to visit family, obviously. That was a lie, right?
So that's why she's keeping her kids. Now her kids are being lost to somebody else.
Be honest, it was a lie, right?
Yeah, I did not know what it was.
But you knew you were picking something up, right? So your friend, what was the conversation like? What'd she say? What made you guys come down yesterday? Because we know it wasn't to visit family, so what did she tell you?
That if I was like willing to like first to pick up something, and I was like, what kind of things? And she's like, oh, it's like medication.
And then you said yes.
Yeah.
And then when you saw these things being loaded in your vehicle, you had some current concerns. You told me that it may be something illegal or may not be something illegal.
Yeah.
Don't you think that would have been a good time to pull out of it? To say no?
I wasn't sure like what to do.
Here's the
Okay, I'm gonna stop him. I know what he's about to say. Listen. And here is the let him say it.
deal. I've been doing this a long time. They may have said, hey, just tell, if you get caught, tell them this is the story, that with taxes, whatever. You knew what you were doing. You knew what you were doing.
I'm going to be honest, I did not know.
Okay. I'm going to go talk to her for a minute. I'm going to leave you in here with Officer Wilson. You got the gist of everything that happened?
Told you, it's booking. It's booking.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Introducing Serato Hex FX, the all-in-one multi-FX plugin with tons of chainable FX and
All right. So this is looking worse and worse for you, okay? Because I talked to her and she told me a completely different side of the story, okay? I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on, and I'm going to give you a chance to be a little more honest with me, okay?
Okay.
Do you want to tell me anything different before we have this conversation? No? No? Okay. So her story is completely different than yours. Her story is that it's your connect down there. You guys went down there. You stayed one night at a hotel. Today you received an address. You went to the house. You received the address of where to go. Okay? You guys went to the house where the vehicle was loaded, and you asked for the ride to come down to Mexico to pick up product. Okay? I'm going to give you a little opportunity to be a little more honest with me and tell me the truth on what happened.
No, I don't know. I don't.
So
Oh my God. It's hurting my brain. You basically, this is what you're doing. Okay, I'm going to explain this to you. She should have said, you know what? This is my deal. This is my drugs. That's my gun. I claim everything. and moved on. But no, she's gonna play the part where she doesn't claim anything, and so her partner's gonna get the same charges as her. She's dragging somebody down when she could just admit, hey, it's my shit.
So she's lying to me.
I don't want to call her a liar, but I don't.
Well, you are, because she told me a complete.
So it's basically like they're both catfighting to see who's gonna get out of these charges. Sorry.
Different side of the story than yours.
I don't know.
Today, did you get a message on your phone on where to go to pick up those bottles?
No.
No, that never happened.
No.
Told you.
Okay, so you never went to an address where the vehicle was loaded?
No.
You never asked her to take you?
The other person, she still got the stare, that deer in the headlights stare. The other person didn't have the stare. So this one right here is guilty. You could tell.
Down to Mexico to pick up the items?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, if you're going to sit here and lie to me, then I have no more reason to talk to you tonight, okay? Do you want to tell me anything different? Okay. So what do you guys get paid to do this? Like for this load that you guys brought, what did you guys get paid, or what are you guys supposed to be paid for it?
How much are we supposed to? I'm not sure. This is a new person that we were gonna work with, so I don't know how much he was paying.
In the past, how much have you guys got paid?
10K.
What did she just say? She just admitted to something.
Different.
She's been doing it before.
Okay. So what do you guys get paid to do this?
So it says, what do you guys get paid to do?
Like for this load that you guys brought, what did you guys get paid, or what are you guys supposed to be paid for it?
How much are we supposed to? I'm not sure. This is a new person that we were.
How could you be so stupid to say this? This is when I tell you shut up, works really good, and can I have a lawyer, please? It says this is a new person that I would normally not work with. So she's normally doing this on a regular basis? These words right here are going to be used against her when she goes to court.
We're gonna work with, so I don't know how much he was paying.
In the past, how much have you guys got paid?
10K.
Per 10K each per load? Okay. And how many pills did you guys do that time?
It was half of what we brought today. We don't know how many they are, just the containers. I want to say 80.
80 containers.
Mm-hmm.
80 containers. Oh my God.
So it's likely that you would have got paid $20,000 for this if it was double.
Yeah, more likely.
Okay, all right, hang tight. Okay, you got any questions for me right now?
Do you know if my daughter has been picked up or not?
She hasn't yet, but I'll let you know.
The two suspects were identified as 30-year-old Martha Lopez and 31-year-old Tanya Solis. Over 500,000 fentanyl pills were found in the collagen supplement containers, with an estimated street value of up to $2.5 million to $3 million. While the legal proceedings are still in progress as of the time of publication, so far, Martha has been charged with transportation of narcotic drugs and child endangerment. While she is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law, Tanya has been charged with 2 counts of transportation of narcotic drugs and possession of a weapon during a drug offense. She has taken a plea deal, pleading guilty to 1 count of transportation of narcotic drugs in exchange for the other 2 charges to be dismissed. She has yet to be sentenced. However, first-time offenses for this much controlled substance can result in up to 15 years in prison.
It's the deadliest illegal drug in US history by far. Between 2013 and 2023, it killed about 400,000 Americans.
And what stayed with me from that fentanyl segment is that this stuff is about 50 times stronger than heroin. Think about that for a second. And the proof is in the numbers. While overdoses are down slightly in recent years, they still kill approximately 70,000 Americans a year and are the #1 cause of accidental death in the United States. To put it in perspective, for every one person killed by lightning, 7,400 people are killed by fentanyl. Every one of those pills was headed towards somebody's son, daughter, friend, or neighbor. And that's what makes 500,000 pills so disturbing, because every one of them is another chance for a family to get a phone call they never saw coming.
Hey, what's up guys? Nunu here. So I've just created all of these 3D models using AI, and honestly,
So that's my honest take of this. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I want you to know, man. I want you to know out of anything, if you're struggling with anything like this, addiction or anything like that, there's ways you can help. If you're struggling with suicide and everything else, there's ways you can help. I'll leave links all in the description below. And with this being said, Scrappy Shop is out of it.